My name is Tolani Martin, used to be Ogunleye, class of 1978, and it is my honor and privilege to give this tribute on behalf of my class, which is the class of 78, to our dear Mrs. Sasegbon. For those who don't know, we are Mrs. Sasegbon's first fruit in Corona. We claim that above everybody else because she was our teacher for 3 years in a row. Yes, starting from September of 1975 and all the way until June of 1978 when we passed out. So that was class 4, class 5, class 6. We had the honor of having Mrs. Sasegbon as our mother, our teacher, our guide, our counselor. And Auntie, we love you so much. As you know, mine is even more personal because we lived on the same street growing up. I remember going with you, even when you were building the house in Aguda. Sometimes I would come to yours and you would say you were going to the site. We would stop by on the way there, ask my mom. I would run in and ask my mom if I could go with you. And then I would go with you to the site. I remember watching you cook. So it was weird because I had you as my teacher in class, very firm, very strict, and you had to be that, especially with me. And then I would come to yours in the evening and I'd stand with you in the kitchen while you were cooking. And sometimes I would have dinner with you and Uncle and Lanre and Falake. And I remember Uncle's greeting and he would just say, sit there at the table. And sometimes he would say, Alaidus Ashash. And I remember thinking that was the coolest. I would get to school and tell SC and other friends, you know, Mrs. Sasegbon is also Alaidus Ashash. Oh, we love you so much, Ma. We love you so much. The things you have taught us that can never leave us, our always wanting things to be done properly. Mrs. Sasegbon, if you were doing anything at all, it had to be done well. My love for reading came from you. My love for writing came from you. My love for just understanding life. My love for music. Many people don't know that you're a music head. You loved everything music. You encouraged us to really explore that part of our lives, enjoying music, enjoying dancing. Oh, I remember the plays that you helped produce. And because we were your students, even when we weren't taking part in those plays, we would be able to go to the assembly hall and watch them being produced. And just seeing the passion with which you helped each actor bring out the best in themselves, I will never forget. And then us, your students in class, you're lovely. Like I told everybody, we are your first children, all of us. So on behalf of Abba Shaib, Miro Usman, Nkechi Nabeze, Esi Komi, Tolani Ogunleye again, even Abiola Martins, may her soul rest in perfect peace. Chinwe Oranika, Kashmir Kagbusu, Tonya Cole. If I continue, Afalabi Keru, Omokunle Adamson, Derek Painter, Paul Beho, all of us, we love you so much, Ma, and we pray for many more happy years for you, healthy years for you. I know I will see you again soon because I see you quite often, well, often enough. But I pray you enjoy this period, this 80th birthday season that you've gotten into. It's your 81st year on earth you're about to go into. We thank God for all He has done for you. Falake and Lanre, thank you so much for sharing your mother with all of us. There's how many, I bet every single tribute has everybody saying Mrs. Sasegbon was a mother, because that's truly who you are, what you are. You have your seeds scattered all over the globe in all manner of professions, and they are all doing well in everything that we're doing. Everybody knows whatever you do, you have to do well. And to that we say thanks to you. Thank you for everything, Ma. God bless you. We love you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Happy 80th birthday, Mr. Sasegbon. It gives me great pleasure to record this message. My name is Alero Oseragbaje Orimoloye, and now Mrs. Orimoloye. Ms. Sasegbon, I have so many fond memories of my time at Corona. A number of siblings and I attended that primary school. I actually left Corona in 1979. I think my graduation set would have been 1980.
Hello, Auntie. Happy 80th birthday. Love you so much. I can't remember when I left Corona, but I was in the same class with Falake Elias, Joke Koka, Bumi Braithwaite, etc. We love you immensely. So many memories of you. I remember you coming to our house for Ladies League meetings and I would be petrified. Love you lots. I only have 30 seconds. Have a wonderful, wonderful celebration. We love you immensely.
Birthday to an absolute Amazon. A woman of substance and unapologetic principle. The principal of all principles. Mrs. Emo Sasegbon helped define my character during my formative years at Corona School, Victoria Island, Lagos. There are so many memories of those character-defining years, yet one sticks to mind. I remember doodling in class by practicing your signature, M.O. Sass, that famous signature that went home on letters. I got sent to your office and naturally got flogged. In my mind, I was being disciplined for making a mockery of your precious signature. Years later, I now know, of course, that I was being disciplined for not paying attention in class. We had what we thought was the misfortune of having you as a principal as well as an auntie. It meant that after your trouble, we faced our parents' trouble at home for giving you trouble. Imagine that. My most recent memory of you, Auntie, still tickles me today. I remember walking into my parents' house one Saturday afternoon, and there you were, having brunch with my parents. I remember stiffening, and that moment took me back 40 years to primary school, and I really felt for a moment I was in the principal's office. Auntie, that's how proper you were. So proper that in fact, for this tribute to you, I actually got dressed and I'm wearing a makeshift necktie with our Corona School branded fabric. I'm going to get this right for you, Auntie. Happy birthday. Abundant more blessings upon you today and forever. Thank you for helping a generation of kids become the people that we are today. Congratulations again, Auntie. I'm drinking to you, and today I know you will eat good cake. God bless.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Ado Oseregbaje, or Adogbeji Oseregbaje, and I graduated from Corona VI in 1984. Several of my siblings, actually all six of us, left Corona at different times, right? From the late 70s all the way to, I think my last sister left in 89 or 90, right? So we have in our family all different types of memories of Corona School, but the one constant through that time was yourself, was Mrs. Sasegbon, who for a lot of my most formative years was somewhat intimidating, a combination of intimidating, loving, inspiring, and at different times would take, I guess, one of those different personalities. And there's so many memories or so many instances, but I recognize one thing, that a lot of the confidence that I have today, right, and a lot of the pivotal moments in my life, some of the decisions that I've taken, were in some way influenced by the foundation that you gave me, right, through the way in which you carried yourself, the way in which you ran the school, right, which showed that irrespective of background, behavior, class, age, you always had an expectation of what a Corona pupil was supposed to be. be that in nursery school or be that in primary 6, there was a standard and we all had to live up to that standard. And I remember, unfortunately, because I was a bit of a naughty boy, a couple of times when I had to go to you for discipline, right? At some point was a talking to, and at other times, unfortunately for me at the time, was a flogging. And there was this particular time that my brother had told me that, well, stuff your pants or stuff your shorts with a book and you wouldn't feel it that much, right? So I did, and you realized that, well, I had stuffed my shorts with the book, and you made me take out the book and then started again the flogging. And the big learning from that point, and what you said to me was, no matter the case, if you've done something, then you have to take the responsibility for it. And it's a learning that has stayed with me, all of my life, and I continue to try to take responsibility for my actions. And really, I thank you for that. And once again, have a happy birthday. Continue to live in good health, and wishing you all the best to you, your family, grandchildren, and all. Thank you.
Babashola Alukularo, class of 1985. Today, I have the distinct pleasure of honoring my mother, the mother under whose tutelage the foundation of my career was cast. I am extremely happy to say a wonderful, happy, and joyous 80th birthday to you today, Mrs. Sasegbon. Happy 80th.
My name is Babaji Nayorinde. I graduated from Corona School VI in 1985. Dear Mrs. Sasegbon, here's wishing you a happy 80th birthday. I know I wouldn't be the person I am today without the foundation that you laid in my life earlier on. You've touched my life positively, and I'm sure those of many others. And for that, you deserve to be celebrated. Enjoy your day, and God bless you.
Hello everyone, my name is Adedoyin Adedeji Yenuga, class of 1986, Corona School, Victoria Island. I don't think I can write a story about my life without mentioning Corona School, Victoria Island, and particularly Mrs. Sasegbon. Ms. Sasegbon is an enigma. She is a force to be reckoned with. She's someone that when I hear her name, it just gives me warm, fuzzy feelings. Don't get us wrong, or don't get me wrong, she was never a walkover. But she played such a great role and had such a positive impact in our growing up years. She taught self-confidence, she taught self-awareness. We saw the world through her eyes. She introduced so many aspects of the world to us. She taught us that we could stand on our own. She taught us that as long as we could speak, we could hold our own. We could speak our minds, and we should never be scared of anyone. Yes, utmost respect and fear only God. I thank God for her in my life. I thank God for the role she has played. I thank God for the legacy she laid in Corona School, Victoria Island. And this legacy is still being maintained, and they're doing so well. I felt so good about Corona School, Victoria Island that I decided that I had no hesitation in sending my kids there as well. And I must attest to the fact that it was no mistake. Ms. Sasegbon, happy 80th birthday to you, ma. You will see 90, you will see 100 in good health, with strength, long life and prosperity. The Lord will continue to enlarge your coast. You will see us and you will marvel and thank God for us. God bless you, ma. Happy birthday, ma.
Hello, my name is Tunjeli Kweso, Corona Victoria Island, set of 1986. I was actually the head boy of 8586 session. That was my primary 6th year. I have many memories of Mrs. Sasegbon. Initially, in my younger years, I was a little bit scared of her, but I came to deeply admire her. She was stately, she was strong, and she exuded this authority, and a moral authority, not just a kind of managerial authority. I have many memories of her stately walking from the back of the hall to the front with her heels. Which will tell you something was about to happen. I have memories of being a very unruly head boy, running all over the place, sweating with my shirt tucked out, and how she would painstakingly say to me, Adegbeson, you have to live up to your family name. She would tell me you have to live up to the role. She would, never tire of correcting this wayward head boy she had. I also have memories of her cold office, air-conditioned office, which I liked working into for that reason. And generally of a person who was like an anchor, a compass of righteousness, perhaps, of the right way to be, the reason for education, a North Star, and without, like I said, mixed in with a tinge of fear, but not like terror, but fear of not being as I ought to be. So she's someone I'll never forget. She and Mr. Imomi are probably the most important influences on my life after my parents and my family. So happy birthday, Ma. It's been a privilege knowing you and wishing you the very best.
Happy birthday, Ma. Happy 80th. It's a pleasure to still be alive to witness this day that you're becoming 80. I can remember some of the good old days in Corona Victoria when you were the headmistress, and how you impacted so much on all of us that attended that school at that particular time. And yet at the point I had to leave and transform myself to Corona Bagadan. So all the while, your talks have always been in my mind, because I know that you groomed me, you made me who I am today. And I pray that the Lord will continue to guide and bless you, will always protect you. He has given you those fruitful years to the age of 80. He will continue to be with you and be with your family, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and the entire family. We pray that He will continue to guide and protect you. Have a wonderful time. Thank you.
My name is Yetunde Piero. I was Missy Mokwede. Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. Mrs. Sasegbon and Corona Primary School will always be a large part of my life. They helped lay the foundation of who I am today. I remember in the mornings, very early in the mornings at the start of each day, you being at the front gate, looking out for latecomers. We were very strongly into punctuality. And as head girl, I didn't want you to catch me being late. So I always put pressure on everyone at home, my parents, my siblings, to get us out of the house on time. And that meant very early mornings for us, as we didn't at the time live on the island. I also enjoyed assemblies, but I especially loved assemblies when Mrs. Sasegbon attended, because you could always hear her singing, beautiful. And my favorite hymns are Immortal, Invisible, God Only Wise, and the very, very beautiful hymn, All Things Bright and Beautiful. So have a wonderful celebration. Mrs. Sasegbon, we wish you many, many, many more years in good health. Thank you.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Orolua Leshi. When I was in Corona, I was Orolua Shomolu, and I'm the class of 1986. Corona holds so many fantastic memories for me. I remember the first time I met Mrs. Sasegbon. That was the day of my interview, which I had in her office, seated at her desk, with her looking over my work. It was really quite intimidating. But one thing that struck me about her was her presence, her command of the school. When she walked the corridors, everybody moved out of the way in deference, and respect. I really took away a desire for excellence from her, excellence in everything that you do, no excuses, and that's something that I've carried with me till date. I attended Corona with my siblings, Sheke and Ayola. We're all very proud Corona alum, and today my daughter attends Corona, though a different one, Lekki, but still, that Corona spirit lives on. I want to thank Mrs. Sasegbon so much for pouring into my lives, my siblings, and the lives of all the children who passed through Corona during her time. She really set the bar high for us, gave us a desire for excellence, showed us how to comport ourselves and enunciate our words. You can always tell a Corona person wherever you go, especially if they were there when Mrs. Sasegbon was the headmistress. I want to pray that you have many, many more years of joy, of good health, love, surrounded by your family and your loved ones. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you and keep you, Mrs. Sasegbon. Happy birthday.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Mariam Wali. I finished Corona, I think, in 1987, which is quite a long time ago now. I'm working now as a consultant trauma and colorectal surgeon in St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington in London. And I have to say, I think Corona till today gave me the foundations of having the I can attitude. And really my most fun memory is when I was Annie during the school play in class 6. And I remember times when I cried thinking I wasn't good enough to have that role or be Annie in the play. And I remember you speaking to me, keeping me going to say, of course I can do it. And till today, that's what I've lived with. So thank you. Have a great day.
My name is Kemi Ayorente, and I was in Corona class of 1987. And it's such an honor to be able to say happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sasegbon, your 80th birthday. My favorite memory of you, I think every time I engage in music or musical theatre, it really reminds me of you, because I think my love for those things really started with you and all the plays that we got to be a part of, because you insisted that our curriculum was varied. You believed that children came to school to learn, do more than learn subjects. You believed that it was important for children to learn about arts and crafts and culture. And you believed in a culture of discipline and a culture of, just really being good human beings throughout, a culture of decorum. And I think that there is no day that I step out into the world that I don't pull on any of the gifts or the attributes that you've instilled in me as a child. And I'm eternally grateful to you. And I think I bear a huge sense of responsibility to not let you down, because I feel that doing anything otherwise will be a huge disappointment to you. And I always want to make you proud. So thank you for being a big anchor in my life, in my upbringing, in my foundation. You really were a champion of the child. You believed that each child had a voice, and the voice of each child needed to be heard. And I remember you saying that sometimes adults children shout because they feel that adults can't hear them, and the adults needed to quieten down a bit to hear what children have to say. And you were always about bringing the voice of the child to the fore, and I'm so grateful for that. I think you also instilled courage in me, and you found skills in me that I didn't even know I had, like going on stage and singing, and I haven't stopped singing since. And I wish I was there to be able to sing happy birthday to you, even with my croaky voice. But I'll leave you with something, and I'm sure this will tickle you a bit. I am a troubadour, carefree and gay. I come from a country far, far away. My home is the road and my roof is the sky. And there's no one as happy or carefree as I. Sorry, I do have a croaky voice, but I'm sending you loads and loads of love. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.
Hi, Mrs. Sasegbon. Happy birthday. This is Ayatunde Jagade. I used to be Oyewole. I left Corona in 1987. Just wishing you a very happy 80th birthday. Lots of love and God's blessings on this very special milestone. May the Lord continue to protect and bless you and grant you good health all the days of your life. And may we have many more opportunities to celebrate with you such as this. Thank you for everything you did for us as kids. I have so many fond memories of Corona, my time at Corona, many of them centered around your warmth, your kindness. And I don't know, there's not one particular one that stands out, but I am very thankful for you and I wish you the very, very best. Sorry we can't be there to celebrate with you, but I'm glad we have the opportunity to send this to you. Have a lovely, lovely day. God bless.
Hello, Mrs. Sasegbon. I hope you're doing well. Well, congratulations on your 80th birthday. I'm so excited for you. Grateful to God for your life. As you know, my name is Omolola Adedoyin ni Shotewa, and I was in Corona up to 1986, although I was the class of 87, and my younger siblings as well attended Corona. And I think the one thing I take away from the privilege of having you as our head teacher was just the confidence you inspired in us, the confidence in our education to be able to, and I see this now, to be able to sit at any table, wherever we find ourselves and speak confidently and, manifest that excellent foundation we had with our education at Corona. So thank you for that. I'm very grateful for that. And I wish you a very happy birthday. I pray you have a wonderful time and may God bless and keep you. Take care.
Happy 80th birthday, dear Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Tope Adegoke Nibako, and it's such a huge privilege to be able to celebrate this super special milestone with you. Thank you so much for an awesome time at Corona Victoria Island. We had so much fun, the learning, the musical, sports day, and so much more. It was amazing. Each time I think of you, I always remember how dignified you were and how nurturing, the nurturing heart that you had towards all of us. And that, through you, so many people of influence have been raised in the different spheres of industry. And I also remember how you and the staff would come caroling about this time every year. That was such a huge treat for us. I'd just like to say a very big thank you, Ma. And my mini choir and I would like to sing happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. May the Lord favor you. We always thank God for your life. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you and your family too. We pray God will reward you. May the good Lord bless you.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. We love you. Bye.
There's a song that comes to mind whenever I think of Mrs. Sasegbon. And it's a Yoruba song. Permit me to sing, please. It says, Ani mama ko mama to mo yi omo ko fi wa shere mama to mo yi omo. It means we have a mother who knows the value and the worth of her children, and she does not play when it comes to her children. Mrs. Sasegbon, happy 80th birthday, ma'am. This is Rike Oyenuga, now Aderike Adenle. I wish you a very, very happy 80th birthday. I thank the Lord that the Lord has made this day one that you are celebrating in health, in sound mind. We thank God for you and your impact upon our lives. Wish you a happy birthday, ma. Wish you God's continued blessings. I pray for you that as your days are, so shall your strength be. Wish I was there celebrating with you physically, but we're celebrating with you in spirit. Happy birthday, ma. Love you, ma. I remember meeting you at the airport, meeting up with you at the airport about 14 years ago in Lagos. And you were so excited and ecstatic. It was almost like we did not miss a beat. I had not seen you since Corona, but you recognized me. You hugged me so warmly. Warm, fond memories from Corona. May the Lord continue to bless you, ma. May the Lord continue to uplift you, ma. Love you so much, ma, and God bless you. Enjoy your day, ma. Love you.
So I've always believed that, to a large extent, that the formation years are the most important for people, for kids growing up. And naturally, that starts with your primary school. And I must say that having that solid base and solid foundation went a long way towards who I am today. The things that we were taught, the values that were instilled in us definitely played a big part in who I am today. And for that, a big shout out goes to Mrs. Sasegbon, who was the headmistress for Corona throughout that period, Corona VI. And not only did she train me, but she also trained all my siblings, because we all went through Corona. And I'd also say that I'd like to give a big shout out to her today on her 80th birthday, wishing her all the best, many happy returns.
Hello, my name is Kemi Ogunleye, Corona School, Victoria Island, class of 1987, and it is my absolute honor and privilege to be recording this tribute to our beloved Mrs. Sasegbon on the occasion of her 80th birthday. Mrs. Sasegbon, my goodness gracious, Mrs. Sasegbon was larger than life. All these years later, I still remember her. My memories of her are vivid. Mrs. Sasegbon, for all of us, from when we were in nursery school, she set the standard of excellence for us. Excellence was the minimum that was expected of us. She made us believe that the only thing limiting us was ourselves. So she saw in us what we maybe didn't even see in ourselves at that time, and she pushed us. She pushed us very hard. But it was because she knew that we were capable of great things. And from very early on, we began to believe it. Mrs. Sasegbon, my favorite memories of her are around, the way she spoke. The way Mrs. Sasegbon spoke, it was unforgettable. We had these productions that we'll do, like, everyone knows these end of year productions, and they meant so much to her. She would show up for many of the rehearsals, and she would say to us when we're there practicing our lines, she would say, "Project your voice." And during inter-house sports days as well, she would be on the sidelines encouraging the houses. She would say, "Go Heron, Crane," And when we heard her, it made us push ourselves. It made us want to be better. We all wanted her approval. Yeah, she was intimidating, but we wanted her approval, and we knew that she really did believe in us. We took that sense of belief that she instilled in all of us. We took it out beyond Corona, and many of us are still enjoying the dividend of that to today. So, Mrs. Sasegbon, thank you so much for pouring out of yourself into us. Even after all these years, the times when I've seen her over the years, she remembers every last detail. She's so concerned about us. She's concerned about how we're doing. She is more than an educator. She's a mother, indeed, to all of us. So thank you, ma. God bless you. We appreciate you. May this birthday, I'm just glad that we have the opportunity to be able to celebrate you in your lifetime. And my prayer for you is that God will bless you, that you will indeed continue to reap the reward of the labor of love that you have shown to us over the years. May God bless you with many, many more years in divine health, divine peace. May joy be your portion all the days of your life. In Jesus' name, we love you. God bless you. Thank you so much, ma. Have a happy birthday. God bless you.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. May God continue to grant your heart's desire. This is Oyinlola Williams, nee Arole, class of 87. Thank you for setting a high standard, a standard you did not compromise for any student or parent. Thank you for helping to mold me into the woman I am today. Happy birthday once again.
Hello and happy birthday, Ms. Sasegbon. My name is Ifeo Sasegbon. I'm the fourth of 6 siblings that went through Corona Victoria Island, and I happen to have the distinction of being the only one of my 3 brothers and 3 sisters that was made head prefect. I was head boy for the 1988 sets. And I do remember one of my fondest memories was remembering the look on your face when I was made head boy. Simply because I was a bit of a terror during that time. And you always used to remark that, of all the Oseri graduates, Efe always gives me the most trouble. That being said, you're one of the biggest influences in my life moving forward. Made me into the person that I am, the successful person that I like to believe I am. And I do appreciate your influence in not just my life, but all my siblings' lives. Because at the end of the day, a headmistress is not just a primary school teacher. She's a guardian, a caretaker. You spend more time with children than their parents do at that stage in their lives. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., you're the one that's taking care and safeguarding and teaching us about values in life. So happy birthday again, and hopefully I'll be able to record this message and send to you for every one of your years after this 80th birthday. Happy birthday, Ms. Sasegbon.
I am honored and excited to be celebrating Mrs. Sasegbon this morning. Happy birthday, Auntie, my dear Auntie. My name is Lola Cardoso Nitubi from the class of 1988. My favorite memories with Mrs. Sasegbon at Corona were certainly the trips in the morning, the meetup spots at her place in the morning to take the school bus with her, Mr. Sunday, and the Surulere crew to school, and also back in the afternoons. But in particular, my memories, because sometimes I was picked up late, was being invited into her house in the afternoons and watching our dear Mrs. Sasegbon transition from being the stern principal, no joking around, to such a warm person in our house, offering us juice, Fanta, Sprite, and some cookies while we waited for our parents or guardians to pick us up. Again, I'm honored to be celebrating you today, my dear Auntie. Thanking you for all your investments in me and in us and in the Corona family. And I look forward to celebrating with you more as we count more years beyond 80. Happy birthday.
My name is Yinka Daudu, head girl Corona VI set of 88, and the last of 5 Adigbeso siblings to attend Corona School, Victoria Island. Mrs. Sasegbon was a joy to have as a head teacher. Strong, firm, poised, flawless diction, very decisive, and always together. She was always well put out. She was the woman we as little girls aspired to become, a very fitting role model. It was amazing how she remembered us all and was even able to differentiate among siblings. As a woman in leadership now, I look back and I understand how she brought her entire self to the job and dedicated her time to laying a solid foundation for us, her pupils, who later became her children. Who can forget that signature, M.O. SAS? It's an indelible memory and I'll recognize it anywhere. On the celebration of your 80th birthday, I say a big thank you to you, Mrs. Sasegbon, for all the years you have dedicated to children's education and development. Thank you for the role you played in my formative years and for being a role model I could look up to. Thank you for all your love, for all your care, and for making us feel very special and feel that we mattered. Happy birthday, and may God continue to bless you. With love and best wishes, Yinka Daudu.
Dear Mrs. Sasegbon, it's such an honor and privilege to be alive to wish you a happy 80th birthday. My name is Adekunla Himoyo, ni Oshindero, 1988 set. I remember Corona with such fond memories of your excellence, your elegance, your amazing love for children, your integrity, your diligence, your hard work, your passion. You're such an amazing lady. I can never forget you. Thank you for all you did to us as children and for us as children. Thank you for all you taught me, even in Corona. It's such a joy to have passed through your leadership. It's such a joy to see you alive today, well and hearty, celebrating 80. I wish you many more years of God's grace and mercy, of love and peace, and of joy. And I just want to say I love you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for your great leadership. You will never be forgotten. God bless. Bye.
Hello, my name is Bumio Eton. I left Corona, I think it was 1989, 1992. My lasting memory of Mrs. Sasegbon was, I think it was when, I don't know what I did wrong, but I was called into our office and my parents were there and, they told me what I did wrong. And right there in front of my parents, Mrs. Sasegbon flogged me. It was after that experience I knew that, okay, this woman was not to be messed with, and that image just never left me throughout my time at Corona. And it was at Corona that I learned a whole lot. I remember, I think even my entrance exam using Corona, I barely passed and she didn't want to let me in, but my dad begged her that no, you have to take him because my younger brother also, he did very well. But yeah, love Mrs. Sasegbon. I think she is fantastic. She is everything good. She's everything that is good about Corona. My children go to Corona now. My wife also is an ambassador of Corona now, and we just love the place. And thank God you're 80, and we wish you many more years with good health, long life, joy, and happiness. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. Here's wishing and praying for you many, many happy returns, many more years in good health and good cheer. I am Sari Rahman. I graduated, I'm the first of the Rahman 3. I graduated in 1989, I believe. And you were a pivotal person in my life. We joined Corona VI at a time when my parents and our family was going through a very difficult and tumultuous time. As you know, in the 80s, families breaking up was not the most common or the easiest of things to go through. And you were such a strong figure. You showed us that there was nothing wrong with us. We weren't strange. We were not odd for wanting to just carry on with our lives. You were so strong. You were so kind and welcoming to myself and the twins. You just carried on with it. You did not treat us like there was anything wrong with us, and I can't even begin to express to you how important that was to us then. You were such a strong, stable, sturdy character in our lives. We knew that every morning you were going to be there on assembly. If we were making noise, you were going to whip somebody into shape. We knew that you were not going to take any grift. You were not going to, take anybody messing up, and I can't thank you enough. You stayed with me all through these years, even after leaving Corona, moving on to meeting you later on in life in the International Women's Society. You are the very same, and it's amazing how you are still the same, speaking up for the things you believe in, strong, always on the path of the right. It's miraculous to see, and especially in the world that we live in today, it's so nice to see some people don't just ever change. They're the same as we have always known them to be. I can't thank you enough for the impact you made in my life, for the impact you had in the twins' life as well. You were so kind to us. Even my mother tells me stories about how she would come to the school and you would sit her in your office, and you would offer her tea and sort of, counsel her and talk to her, even through the tough time she was going through then. And, she didn't know you from anywhere, and you were so kind to her, and now there are no words for it, because, You can't understand what you did for us. Thank you. We needed stability, and you were that stability for us. All I can say is thank you. God bless you so much for all that you have done, for not just us, but for the millions of children who have gone through your school. The students that you have touched by your steadfastness, by your kindness, by your firmness, by being such a parent. Thank you. God bless you, ma. God bless you, your family. May the Almighty bless them for all the good that you have done to other people. I know the good you did to our family. So thank you very much. So I'm going to stop here now before I embarrass myself further.
Yeah, I want to congratulate my former head mistress at Corona School, Victoria, Mrs. Sasegbon. I want to sing happy birthday to her, for her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sasegbon. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many happy returns of your day, long life and prosperity. Hip hip hip, hooray! My name is Segun Adebeshin. I graduated from Corona School 1989. Oh well, it was a great experience being a pupil of that school. I could vividly remember when I was admitted into the school, early 80s. The first point of contact was in our office. She received me just like I was a biological son. Since then, I've learned so many things from her, so many morals that were taught. I want to thank her for all that she has impacted in our lives. I want to pray for her that she will even see more years than these 80 that she's celebrating presently. I pray for her. She will see more years in good health, prosperity. I also pray for our children, all our family members. And God bless you. Thank you.
What an absolute joy it is to be wishing you a happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Tyrone George. I was known as Tosi Adebimade, class of 1989. It's an absolute pleasure to be wishing you a very happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. I'd like to use this opportunity to thank you for all that you taught us while we were in Corona, the virtues you instilled in us, virtues of excellence, absolute excellence. It's something that stays with me even till today. It's always driven me to give everything my best, to be the very best that I can, and I'd really like to appreciate you for all of that. I've got fantastic memories of Corona School, and of course you feature quite significantly all those memories, and I'd like to use this opportunity, like I said before, to wish you a very, very happy 80th birthday, and wishing you many more years of joy, of happiness, and hoping that you have an excellent day and have an excellent celebration. Thank you very much, Mrs. Sasegbon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, ma. My name is Iyanura Boladeni Adeomi. I graduated in 1993. My first memory would be me being late to school. I remember having to report to your office. I think I got my telling off, but as expected. You were always stern, but you were extremely loving and extremely caring to every single one of us. You somehow remembered all our names. I will always be in awe of that because I don't know how it was possible. You instilled a quality in all of us. You expected the best from all of us. And I hope we made you proud. And I wish you many more reasons to smile. And may God continue to bless you abundantly. Amen.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. This is Ngove Ihembe Wankwo, Corona School, Victoria Island, class of 1988, and the first of 3 sisters who were all blessed to have gone through Corona and blessed to have had you as our headmistress. You certainly left a big impact on our lives. And even today, I know that we walk with our backs a little straighter and our voices a bit clearer because of all the lessons that you spent time imparting in us. I thank the Lord for you, and I pray that as you celebrate today, you know how much you are loved and how much you are appreciated. My fondest memories of you are of your warmth, of your stylish dressing and outfits, and also of the firm but loving way you would correct and you would counsel. Your legendary signature at the bottom of our report cards is something that I don't think I will ever forget. I pray that the Lord continues to bless and to keep you. I pray for your good health, and I thank you for all that you did for me, for my sisters Wando and Demvihin, and for all of us who had the pleasure of knowing you and having you as our headmistress. Happy birthday, ma'am.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. My name is Salamat. I'm one of the Rahman twins, class of 1990, and it is my absolute joy and honor to be in this group of people who have gathered here to celebrate you and honor you as you turn 80. I am blessed to be one of the Mrs. Sasegbon's Corona kids, because there was Corona and then there was Mrs. Sasegbon's Corona, and the difference is very clear. And in organizing this, I've heard so many permutations of the same story of how you have influenced people in so many different positive ways. And it's something that I am so proud of. I'm proud to be part of this esteemed club. I'm proud to know you, and I'm proud to be one of the beneficiaries of your wealth of character. Meeting you when my sisters and I were just 5 and 6, really, in what was a really difficult time in our lives, because our parents had just split up and we had just relocated to Lagos. We really didn't know anybody and everything was in a bit of a flux. Meeting you and coming to Corona was really a pivotal point, because that was the point at which we started kind of finding our direction and steadying our path. And for children that young, it's important for them to have something that they can hold on to as a stabilizing factor. And you represented that for us in a lot of ways. And it may just have been the environment that you created because of your leadership in Corona that made us feel stable, made us feel grounded. So whatever was happening outside of school, once we came into school, we knew that we had to be a certain way, we had to be above board, we couldn't throw tantrums. Nothing else mattered. What was important was Corona kids are the best kids, and we had to fake it till we made it, or we had to be the best. And we did try, I think. I was having a conversation with my mom this evening, and she said, we probably didn't even realize, but there were days when she would come to school to pick us up, and she would be in a state herself, and you would call her into your office and you would talk her down, and she would by the time you were done, she would feel reassured, she would feel calmer, and then you would ask us to meet her in your office. And I remember meeting her in your office, but I never knew why we were coming to your office to be picked up. I just thought maybe it's because we were special. Who knows? It was really, talking about it now with her, I saw it in a completely different light. So even as I have appreciated the relationship that we've built over time, it was just something additional that was also special about the linkages in our lives, so to speak. Even now, when we meet at the IWS meetings where you are a trustee, I look forward to hearing the familiar sound of your voice as you say "my own" when we walk into the hall. And it makes me feel so proud and so blessed to be part of this special club that you have created of wonderful people that I can see you in each and every one of them in some way or the other. And I hope you are proud of what you have wrought, because we are so proud of you. We admire you. We love you. And I can't say enough good things about you. I can't say enough good things about you because you're a wonderful woman. You're an icon. You're a titan. I pray God blesses you with the very best of His goodness. I pray that He blesses your children and your children's children in the way that your presence in our lives blessed us as well. I pray that you have the most wonderful of birthdays, and the rest of your life may be the best of your life. Thank you very much, Ma, for everything that you have been, for everything that you are, for everything that you represent, and for everything that you have done for each and every single one of us on this platform. God bless you. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Ma.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. This is Sally Hat, one of the twins in the Rahman trio, graduating class of 1990. I'm so excited to be sharing in the celebration of your 80th birthday. I wish you the best birthday ever. God bless you and all that you do, Ma. My joy and excitement in all of this is the fact that not only do we get to share our fondest memories of you with you, but personally for me, it's an opportunity to express my immense gratitude for the love and dedication that you gave towards the development of us as growing children. I've had so many wonderful experiences and so many impactful experiences, one of which ended in tears because we had the singular misfortune of tasting the iconic Mrs. Sasegbon cake, which I will never forget. But you know what? In all of this, I think the magic of it all is the fact that whether it was in being disciplined or any other situation, it was always backed by love. It was always surrounded and covered in love. And that is what stays with me and will always stay with me for the rest of my existence. You've been such a beacon of light and strength for us, your kids, and the testaments, the tributes that have been flooding in, which I've had the privilege of receiving on behalf of the group, attest to all of this. We've been when we're trying to come up with the hashtags, everybody kept saying the iconic Mrs. Shash, the iconic Mrs. Shash, because it's true. We adore you, and we hope that you're just as proud to call us your own as we are to call you our own. I can't tell you how big you make me feel when we see you at our IWS Society meetings where you are a trustee, and you give us hugs and you call us your own, and it makes us feel so special. I can't describe the feeling. That's what you do for us, Mrs. Shash. You are the best, and we just love you, and we're thankful for you. And I want to say thank you for those years. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the standards. Because wherever a Corona VI kid is today, we will always know each other, because we will always stand out in the best way, because Corona VI kids are the best kids, and we're the best kids because of you. And I have to say this, that even when you are not around, there's always that standard and those values instilled in our hearts and in the back of our minds, that you've got to sit up straight, you've got to do it right, and you've got to do it best, because that's just the way it's got to be. And I can't thank you enough for this. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And I want to say to you from the bottom of my heart that you deserve every wonderful thing in this world and so much more. I pray that God continues to bless you, gives you strength to keep going, grants you His grace, and blesses your children and your children's children, because you've done so much for other people's children. I wish my kids could be under your tutelage. I pray that they come along in time. I will say amen to your prayers, because you've always, until tomorrow, you still pray for us when you get the chance to, and I'm so grateful for that. My sisters and I can attest to that. Thank you so much, Ma. We're so grateful, and we're so happy and so glad for this day. Happy birthday, and have a wonderful, wonderful, fabulous day. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Miss Sasegbon. Doyin Akinralola here, ni Onimole. I remember the first day I met you, my auntie Kofo Onimole brought me to your office. And from that day forward, you knew my name. And that just makes a child feel really special. Come to find out, it wasn't just me. You knew every child's name. And that leaves an impact and a footprint in someone's life for the rest of their life. And I just thank you for that. I also remember you being our first advocate. And because of that, a lot of us were able to find our own voices. And we appreciate you for that. From one of your brownies from Crane House, today is a special day for you. Brownie sing and brownie clap, a birthday is a special day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sasegbon. God bless you. Have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Auntie. This is Omi Yetsoeli, Corona School Victoria Island class of 89, wishing you an amazing birthday, a truly happy birthday, and a prosperous year ahead. You're 80. That's a big number, and we definitely have to celebrate it. So I am so grateful to be a part of this tribute, even though I can't be with you in person. I am thankful for you. I'm blessed and honored that you've been a part of my growing up and a part of my adult life. I have so many memories that I can't really pick a favorite, but I will mention a couple. So one of them was you giving me Vanity Fair when I was leaving Corona School, because that introduced me to the classics, and it's something I'm grateful for, being able to say that I can enjoy the classics today. I'm grateful for you, for your help in my adult life with starting my preschool, Rainbow Manor. I'm grateful, so grateful, because you came in and you checked up on me and you called me and you came to visit and you came to see how you could help, and all those things just added blessings and grace and thanks that I'm thankful to you and thankful to God for. I'm so grateful. And you have a great birthday today. Have an amazing birthday. Enjoy your day. You deserve it.
My name is Yetunde Bankole Bernard, me Oshune. So I've been thinking about you the past few days, and I didn't even know I had so much to say. How can I say thank you, Mrs. Sasegbon? As a 5-year-old girl, you're my first real impression of excellence, of order, passion, charm, power, class. You taught my feet to walk briskly because sloppiness did not stand a chance. You taught my mind to reach for more because there is always more. How can I say thank you? So I pray that if you ever were in doubt, may you know without a shadow that you have raised a formidable army. You are a force, and so we honor you. Today, we rise and call you blessed. We celebrate you. I celebrate you. Thank you for showing me that all things are possible. It is possible just because you showed us that it is. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you. Mwah.
Looking back, I realized how influential Mrs. Sasegbon was in making me who I am. As an educator, the culture and the policies she ingrained in Corona School made me want to emulate same in life. I remember her as a remarkable, poised and disciplined headmistress who was a great model to everyone she met. The significance of this day is not just for your birthday, it is for someone that is loved and greatly admired. Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. Have a wonderful day.
Hi guys, it's over I don't know how many years since when I last saw you guys in 1994. I'm here in Uganda, Kampala, and it's really nice to get to have this opportunity to celebrate 80 years of our headmistress, Mrs. Sasegbon. I can't even believe she's 80. I always thought she was 60 when we were in school. So when you tell me she's 80, then it's really great to know that we can celebrate these 80 years with her. And we hope that Corona, VI, and everyone who has been with her throughout this time, celebrating all the achievements that we have had as a school. And of course, remembering all the OBs and the OGs. We need to meet soon. Thank you. Congratulations, Mrs. Sasegbon, on your 80th birthday. We're hoping to celebrate 100 years, 20 years from now. Greetings from Kampala, Uganda. This is Deo Munube. Actually, Dr. Deo Munube. Thank you.
This is Toby Lawson from the 1988 set, wishing you, Mrs. Sasegbon, a fantastic 80th birthday. 80 is an amazing innings, and I wish you plenty more. So the question arises, what is my most enduring memory of you? And I'll have to say it's those serious 80s shoulder pads you used to rock. No, I'm joking. On a serious note though, it is your booming voice, but also the discipline you instilled in us, and particularly in me. And that discipline that continues to play a serious and significant and positive role in my life till today. I wish you again a fantastic 80th. I wish you many more years of happiness, good health and prosperity.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. This is Kola Shotinwa from the class of 1988. Firstly, I just thank God for the long life and good health that you've enjoyed. An interesting memory I have from Corona is being sent to your office after I forgot my PE uniform. Now, I'll spare everyone the details of the punishment, other than to say that I thoroughly deserved it. But the key thing is I never forgot my PE uniform again after that. Now, it's a minor example, but I think it speaks to the wider principle of the discipline that you instilled in all of us, which continues to serve me well to this day. I'm glad and grateful for that legacy that you've left in my life and in the lives of thousands of us. I hope that you have a wonderful celebration for your 80th birthday, and I pray that God continues to bless you.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. I am so grateful to God to be opportune to send this shout out to you. My name is Demi Ogumola Ne Oshindero. I finished 1989 set. Of course, I know you know most of us in the Oshindero family clan. 8 of us went through Corona. 7 of us went through Corona Victoria Island under your discipline, under your tutelage, and I believe that I can talk on behalf of my siblings and say that you truly impacted each and every one of us, because anytime we sit around to talk about Corona, there is no time we don't mention your name with great joy and excitement on what you stood for. To me, you stood for excellence, you stood for elegance, you were an epitome of excellence. You were prim and proper, and you carried yourself with so much comportment and instilled discipline firmly, but also with love. And that is something I learned from you, and I hope that these virtues that I have listed, I have been able to carry it into my life. You cannot understand your impact, but as I was trying to pick a crack for my son, my first son. Then I remember looking for a place around me, not for logistic purposes, and I was looking for a place that had proprietors or an owner that epitomized the virtues that Mrs. Sasegbon had, and that was really what I was looking for, and that led me to a parent of a corona child at that time. And for me, I felt a parent whose child had gone through your tutelage would understand the excellence you brought and bring to her school. And I was not disappointed. That led me to Rotoy, Mrs. Lee. Now also, when I wanted to move my children to primary school, I was looking for a place that was nearby. Logistic reasons couldn't make me take my children to Corona like I really wanted, even though he had gotten admission. But I thought, okay, look for somewhere around that epitomized that. And that led me to Ms. Oni, who was Miss Seriki, then our teacher in my primary 4. And I knew that any teacher that had gone through your discipline, that had understudied you, would bring such excellence, such standards of schooling to their school. And yes, that's why my children went through Mrs. Oni, standard bearers school. And I know that you know her, you're still very much in contact with her, because I know you're some sort of mentor to her. And I am grateful because that is your impact. It came from your work in Corona down to myself, to Mrs. Oni as a teacher, down to myself, and down to even my kids. And I am grateful for that. I want to say happy 80th birthday, ma'am. Anytime we've seen each other, of course, outside of Corona circles, because we have relatives in common, you've been so nice. It's always been a pleasure sitting down and just talking to you. And you've asked for every one of my siblings. My mom, you seem to remember everybody. It's the nature of love you had for all kids around in Corona. God bless you, ma'am, as you age. I pray that you continue to age with grace, and may God's blessings continue to encapsulate and encompass you. God bless you, ma'am. Happy 80th birthday. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy 80th birthday, ma. Wish you many more years in good health and wealth. My name is Okbolua Oreduba. I graduated from Corona in, I think, 1989. My memories of Mrs. Sasegbon are a lot, actually. What I see almost every day is getting to school almost late, and she's standing at the school gate, waiting to catch the latecomers. And I was also one of the unfortunate ones to experience the infamous cane from Mrs. Sasegbon. She's strict. She's a disciplinarian, and she was very skillful at getting the balance between being strict and also expressing love and care for all her students. I wish her all the best. We've learnt, my family and I have learnt a lot from her. She impacted me. She impacted my siblings as well. I just want to say thank you. The discipline you've instilled in us, still with us even till now. I remember even after I'd left Corona, years after I left Corona, I came to the UK, and I went to see her, and we gisted. Oh my God, we gisted and gisted and gisted and gisted.
and just went back memory lane and remembered times in Corona, and then she said other things as well. She's been a fine. She was a fine headmistress. They don't make them like that anymore. I don't think they do. I just want to say thank you again, ma. I just want to say thank you, and may God bless you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sasegbon. I know you wouldn't know me. I was a tiny baby when I was in Corona School, Victoria Island. Back then, I want to say that we love you so much. You impacted so much on us in those days. I remember when we used to sing "We Hail Corona School" by dint of hard work and all that, and I can tell you there were fond memories. And currently I'm a medical doctor, and I wouldn't have done it if I didn't go to a lovely school like Corona. I thank you so much. Thank you, all the teachers. I remember Mrs. Ejale, Mrs. Ero, Mrs. Amadi, so many of you, Mrs. Ekekwe. I love all of you, and thank you so much. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Sasegbon. We love you very much.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. As you turn 80, I hope you have an amazing day, and I pray that God grants you all your heart's desires with long life and good health, and meets every single need and want you have. My name's Osita OJ Unwobodo, and I attended Corona School, Victoria Island. I think I graduated in 1996 or 97, can't remember. I just wanted to say thank you for being an amazing head teacher. The thing that always leaves me flabbergasted and perplexed and always baffles me about you is the last time I saw you was in London, and you remembered my name and you remembered my face, and I was just in total shock, because you have been a head teacher to so many of us, and the fact that you can see us and remember our names and remember our faces is absolutely amazing. Thank you for being who you are. You are an amazing person. You gave me the foundation in education that I have today, even when I went back to school in England. You had given me a foundation that took me far beyond most people in my class then. I want to say thank you for who you are, for being an amazing mother, an amazing teacher, an amazing disciplinarian, because we all needed it at some point. Thank you for being who you are, Mrs. Sasegbon. We love you. One of the fondest memories I have of you was you said to us once in Corona that we were all equal. As long as we're in the same school, we wore the same uniform, we were always equal. And because of that, I never knew what wealth was, or I never knew that somebody's father was with another person's father. I never saw color, I never saw wealth. I just saw my friends. Until today, because of that, most of us who went to Corona School, Victoria Island, are amazing friends. When we see each other, there's a level of bonding that just comes through because we remember the school we went to. Some of my closest friends who are now family are from Corona School, Victoria Island. And I thank you for giving us that foundation where we all see each other as equal family and as friends. Mrs. Sasegbon, thank you for who you are. Happy birthday again from Osita OJ Unwobodo. Thank you very much, Mrs. Sasegbon. We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy 80th birthday, Mrs. Sasegbon. It's such an amazing milestone, and I'm so happy to be able to tell you happy birthday for this. My name is Adalbiana, and I was in the graduating set of 2002. I am an accountant at KPMG in London. So what is a good memory, a favorite memory? So I played Annie in primary 6, and because of this I had to wear a red wig because Annie had red hair, and I absolutely hated it. I did not like the wig at all. And I remember when we were doing our run through, because you made us, before the play went live, you had us run through it, and you'd make your corrections, and you didn't like the wig either. I think you said it looked tacky, so I had to change it to a red weave, which I hated even more, I think. And when I was going home the first day that I had it on, I tied a vest around my head, and there was this teacher, Mrs. Igwede, and she had a massive go at me, and it was so bad, and I just felt so bad. And my mom happened to come pick me up from school that day, and I think Mrs. Igwede said something to my mom that really upset her as well. And you happened to be coming out of your office, because we were in the passageway. I don't know if you remember, we were in the passageway between your office and the other office, and you came in and asked everyone to come into your office to resolve the matter. And I was so impressed and so moved by how you were able to diffuse the situation so quickly and so effortlessly. And my mom was fine at the end of it. Mrs. Igwede was fine. And I think after that, I was happy to wear the wig. I think you said something to me that just made me feel at ease and confident enough to be able to wear it, with pride, and to in order to carry to play a role, a character. And it's the whole thing, the whole experience is part of just one of the very, very many things that occurred to me at Corona that increased my confidence and made me willing to do anything and to achieve anything, And you taught me what it is to carry oneself with dignity and poise. And I try and I strive to live by your golden rule, which is do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So happy birthday. And God willing, I will be making this video, or maybe be there in person in another 10 years. So happy birthday, Mr. Sasegbon.
Happy birthday, man. I'm so proud and glad that you made it to this milestone, and I wish you many more years of good health. I thank you so much. I want to thank you so much for being an inspiration, for being part of my life, and for looking out for me in ways that I didn't even know. Like our last conversation just revealed a lot of deep stuff about how you looked out for me in ways that I wasn't even conscious of as a kid running around the place. And you believed in me so much, and always wanted me to do better. And even times when I just thought I wanted to have a good time, you were always there to ask me to be better. And I remember this thing where we went on an excursion to see the governor in Tinubu at the time, and we came back with these Tinubu t-shirts, and we were also gassed by Tinubu, and we were like, oh, let's play a football match. Year 6 will be Team Tinubu and against the rest of the school, Team Sasegbon. And can I just say, I want to apologize for being Team Tinubu over Mrs. Sasegbon. We didn't know what he was going to become. I think now it's fair to say it's very clear where our loyalties lie. We are always Team Shash for life. So I appreciate you and wish you the very best. So my name is Afiola Etomi, and I was the class of 2002. I think it was the last full year of Mrs. Sasegbon or something, which is good. So yeah, all the best, man. Happy birthday.